Today is Sunday, July 27th, 2025. This is Read Through the Bible.
Hi, everyone.
And we're going to read today the 46th Psalm. Mm-hmm. And as we read this psalm, a tune might come to mind. And the tune is
A Mighty Fortress.
A Mighty Fortress, because this has been called Martin Luther's Psalm. Mm-hmm. If you know A Mighty Fortress Our God, you can look through and see very similar themes here in the 46th Psalm, which just speaks about just God is our refuge. He's the one who's going to protect in all ways.
Well, especially verse 11, it says, the Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress.
Yes, this psalm should drive you to rest and trust in God. In fact, a simple outline of this is in verses 1 through 3, refuge, verses 4 through 7, river, and then 8 through 11 is rest. So just finding God to be your refuge, finding your rest in Him. And that's why Martin Luther, whenever there's any great trouble, he used to say to his friend Philip Melanchthon, let us sing the 46th Psalm together, and then let the devil do his work. It's a great psalm of just entrusting all things to God, even in the midst of very tumultuous times. Okay, hopefully you can see that as we read that. So here, refuge. Psalm 46, verse 1. Again, it's a psalm to the choir master of the sons of Korah, according to Almanath, a song. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth gives way, though the mountains be moved into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble at its swelling. Selah.
There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy habitation of the Most High. God is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. God will help her when morning dawns. The nations rage. The kingdoms totter. He utters his voice. The earth melts. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress.
Come, behold the works of the Lord, how he has brought desolations on the earth. He makes wars cease to the end of the earth. He breaks the bow and shatters the spear. He burns the chariots with fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress. And that's where we ought to rest. Trust in God. So this psalm even does cause you, in the midst of all the trials going on in your life, all the trials going on in the world, God will be exalted, and you can sit and trust and rest in that. Yeah. And it's a little bit like our situation right here. We sent all our kids home, and so the house here in Danville is quiet, and it's time for us to rest, to be quiet, and be still before the Lord. Yeah. Yep. Okay, well, may you have a great Lord's Day. Okay, bye-bye.
Goodbye.